we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the Little Apple and Bill Snyder Family Stadium, the home of the Kansas State Wildcats. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Kansas State Wildcats. For VA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Wildcats will kick this deep to get us going. Kickoff right there. They'll start for the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a 2-yard game. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
The offense stays on the field in this opening grab. They'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught over the middle. It's Amatova. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The pocket breaking down. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, ASU.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They're going to run the option. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
It's a quarterback keeper. Look out, room to run here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Sun Devils will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught for the completion. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the back now goes in motion. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Great cut there.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Tight end makes the grab. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. They try to sneak it for the first. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
He escapes the pocket. Now he's forced out with the defense short of the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground. This defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Kansas State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to scramble now. QB gets the first, now looking for more. He's in the clear. Inside the 20.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down, and no one's there to pick him up.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And here's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He'll hand it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. The short completion of the tight end. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's John. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Fine time. Moving to his left. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Arizona State. A huge defensive score.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. Looks to the left, pass caught.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yardage before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Checks this down to the running back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Carl over the middle. It's Carter. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. First down, they go right back to him. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
And the Sun Devils looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, 1st and goal. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? A quick juke. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Pitch play to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Here comes the handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, for a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Here comes the crowd noise, trying to help this defense out. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a toss play to the right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Takes the handoff again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. It right through. And they've regained the lead.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. first and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. A crucial pass interference call late in this tie game. The defense not happy about that call. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number one goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad.